Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to Sakura Fox Adventure. Anyway, after, well, not so successful of a training and not successful negotiations to go to the humans village to participate in a carnival-like event, let's see where this is going. Apparently something sucks. This sucks! I sit at my bedroom window, looking out at the sky. It's dark, and the stars shimmer above my head. I can see the moon too, hanging in a round circle over the tops of the trees. Mosquito, sorry. Right about now, Ayaka and Maika and Shizuka and the rest will be going to the Harvest Festival. They will eat delicious food, play fun games, and watch the big fireflowers as they burst in the sky. Again, the fireworks! I bet they'll have a lot of fun. And all the while, I'll be stuck here with nothing to do and nowhere to go. It's not fair! I wish I'd be invited too. I collapse against the windowsill, my tail brushing the tatami floor in a sad arc. If I was a little stronger, maybe Johanna would let me go to the festival. Again, I'm willing to bet this red pen. She would still not let you go. I'm a Foxgirl after all. I shouldn't have to be afraid of humans. Humans are weak, puny creatures compared to us. They can't use any magic. But then again, neither can I. Johanna is probably right, if I hate to admit it. If I went to the Warren village and my true identity was discovered, I'd be a sitting duck. The humans would have sworn me before I knew what to do, and then I'd get thrown into prison. Or would I? That's what Johanna says, but how does she know that? She's spent most of her life in the forest. Exactly. I don't think she's ever been to a human settlement before, for she's been alive hundreds of years. There is no guarantee the humans in Warren Village are all bad people. In fact, they could be kind and friendly. I mean, considering that other Foxgirls are all going there, so... Anyway, maybe they won't hate me, even if they do discover who I am. What if we can coexist? Then we Foxgirls wouldn't need to hide from humans. We could form communities together and we'd be stronger for it. Yeah. That's it? I get to my feet, my eyes flashing with resolve. Only 5 minutes ago I fell down in the dumps, but now I've been renewed with newfound energy. If I'm gonna lead my people, I want to lead them into the future. And I want our future to be full of peace and harmony. I want Foxgirls and humans to get along, but if my plan has any chance at working, I've gotta get to know humans better. That's why I need to go to the festival, no matter what Johanna says. This is for the good of my people. That's what I tell myself at least, but I can't deny. I'd love to try cotton candy, it sounds delicious. It is. I don't know why, but I can feel it in my heart. Humans aren't as weak as Johanna says. Some are, unfortunately, but not all of them. She must be mistaken. And I'll show that to her. I'll show them all. But first... I pause by the mirror hanging on my wall. I close my eyes, focusing on what meager magical energy I have, and let my spell wash over my body. A spell like this is relatively simple, but for me it's a struggle. My magic doesn't come easily for me. If it comes at all, I have to fight every step of the way to channel my magic, but when I do... Whoa, 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 bring back my fox freaking ears and foxtail. Hello? No. I mean, you are still cute, but come on. Alright. Even I can yield results. I examine my reflection in the mirror, smiling. I look much the same as I did before, but there is a couple of crucial differences. My tail is gone, and so are my ears. Now I look indistinguishable from any regular human. Keeping the spell up will be hard work. I can feel my body's training already, but I don't have another choice. It's not that I don't trust humans. I'll have to if I wanna form an alliance with them, but it's better to be safe than sorry. I don't want to cause a commotion at the festival. They'd be pretty rude. I'll tell everybody I'm a human traveler from far afield. That should be good enough. Then I'll be able to observe the humans in their natural habitats, and they won't be any wiser. I'll have a lot of fun and make a lot of friends, and then I'll come back. I'll have a lot of fun, make a lot of friends, and then come back safe and sound. I'll show Hannah just how wrong she was. Anywho, the world isn't that scary after all. This looks totally accurate. They are not there, but somewhere dangerous. I can't believe I'm really doing this. This is so daring. If Hannah finds out about this, then... No, wait. Wait, Mikoto, you can't think about Hannah right now. You're doing this for yourself, remember? You don't need to worry about Hannah right now. I like her a lot, but I can't let her control my life. That's true. That's true. She isn't even my real mother. And I really gotta stop talking to myself. That's a pretty bad habit. Yeah, I know, right? I talk to myself pretty frequently, actually. Yeah, same. It's not like I have other friends in my clan to talk to, save Hannah, and she doesn't really count. I made up my mind. I'm going to the festival. I just need to walk a little further. I traipse through the forest, loose leaves and twigs crunching beneath my feet. It's a nice warm night, and the wind that ruffles my hair and tail is soothing. The sky is very clear. When I lift my head, I can see stars in abundance, shimmering like fish scales. It'd be pleasant to stop for a while and stare at the sky, searching for constellations, but I can't afford to slow down now. Not when I've come so far. You can do this, Mikoto. I believe in you. I quicken my pace, my nose twitching with anticipation. If I wasn't using magic to hide my tail, I bet it would be twitching. All my senses feel incredibly alert. The trees around me are starting to thin out. I can see lights up ahead, golden and orange, flickering on the horizon. I'm not at Warren Village just yet, but I can smell fried food drifting in the air. I must be getting close. I hurry ahead, going faster now than before. I almost stumble over a tree root, like I did during my training session for an hour earlier, but this time I'm able to regain my balance. I can't afford to eat the dirt now. I need to keep going. Faster! Faster! The lights on the horizon are getting larger. I can see stalls too, and people wearing cotton robes, clustered about these points of light like insects. Ow. It's Warren Village. The festival. I finally made it. Amazing! This place really is amazing. Damn, I wish we had festivals like this over here. I glance around the festival stalls, my eyes wide with disbelief. I'd heard from the other Foxgirls that this festival was fun, but I never knew it would look like this. There are dozens of stalls set up everywhere, all manned by smiling men and women with their sleeves rolled up. Children scamper across the grassy field, their sandals clacking against the grass. They wear colorful outfits with long, trailing sleeves and ribbons tied about their waists, of course, as you can see on the screen above. No, in front of you. Anyway, the girls have flower pins in their hair, and some of the boys are wearing masks. The children are accompanied by their parents, who are smiling indulgently as they watch their young at play. A couple by a food stall are feeding one another bites of crispy, freshly cooked pastries. Yet more couples already around, beneath the moonlight holding hands. Everywhere I look, there is something new to see. Yamatai, compared to this place, is incredibly dull and stale. We certainly don't have festivals like this. I haven't heard of half the foods the vendors are selling, and I've never played any of these games. It's all so new. I don't know where to look first. I don't know where to go. I just can't decide.
This is way too incredible.
I press hand on my forehead. I'm so overwhelmed, it's getting harder and harder to hide my tail in tears. My magic falters and I wince. But to be fair, it's a festival. You need masks, people basically getting some crazy costumes, I'm sure, as well. I would say it's safe not to use the magic still. But I want to go and have fun, but all these new noises and sights or smells are a lot for a little Foxgirl like me to take in.
Excuse me, are you alright, miss?
A woman manning a nearby stall is looking at me. It's one of their quieter stalls, with a trough of water set at the front, filled with splashing fish. I wonder what this stall is for. The woman herself is very pretty. She has fair hair, so blonde it's almost white, and gentle blue eyes. Unlike many of other festival goers, this woman isn't wearing cotton robe. Instead, she is attired in what looks like armor, with silver gauntlets and greaves. I wouldn't be surprised to see a sword strapped to her back. I wouldn't be surprised to see a sword strapped to her waist. But no, there is no weapon. Not on her, at least, but when I crane my neck, I can see a hilted sword at the back of her stall, lying against one of the wooden supports. How ominous!
Are you at night? You could tell. Yeah, kinda stand out just a little.
I could say the same about you.
What do you mean?
She hasn't realized I'm a Foxgirl, has she? I'm using magic to hide my tail and tears, but maybe something about my demon is giving me away. I don't want this pretty night girl to cut my head off. She wouldn't cut my head off, would she? I can't tell, since it's sheeted and all, but I bet that sword of hers is pretty sharp.
Don't look so shocked, I'm not upset with you. I was merely pointing out the facts. Warren is Post Village, but I've never seen you here before, and you're standing all these souls like a little child might. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this your first time at Warren's festival? Harvest Festival? Oh yeah, that's right.
Pout. I heave a sigh of relief. So this night hasn't seen past my ruse. She must take me for an outsider, but not necessarily a threat. So long as she thinks I'm human, I shouldn't come. Mosquito again. I shouldn't come to any harm. Whatever. At least I hope I don't.
I'm a traveler. I came here to look around the festival. To be honest, I've never seen anything quite like before.
Oh, you wouldn't be the first to say that. Warren is small, but our Harvest Festival is known across the land. Travelers always come here at this time of the year. I'm quite accustomed to it, really. I enjoy talking to others from different cultures. I traveled a fair bit myself in the past, so I've seen a lot of the land. But ever since I returned home, I haven't had a chance to talk to many interesting people. You're the most intriguing person. Pearson? Really, Lynx? Really? You're the most intriguing person I've seen all night. It really is a shameful. The one pouts and kicks the grass with the tip of her shoe. Of the village chief, Anwin is very strict about outsiders. He doesn't trust anybody who wasn't born within a 10-mile radius of Warren. And the rest of the village council aren't much better.
Council?
They're the people who run the village. We're worried that the influx of outsiders every Harvest Festival might have negative effects, shall we say, upon the village and its people. So they are just like her. Our counselors are old men and women, and they distrust the outside world. You know, basically country or village in this case, run by old people. Sorry, but let's face it, it's gonna lead to stagnation. Always.
Now that sounds pretty familiar. Oh, is it the same where you come from too? Pretty much, yeah. I'm not even supposed to be here. Strictly speaking, I sneaked out. If Hannah hears about this, she'll scold me until my ears fall off. She can be pretty scary. Some of Warren's counselors are scary too. They say that they have our village's best interests at heart, but I wonder.
The knight sighs.
It seems rather gauche, asking knights to oversee a night of celebration like this. My armor stands out horribly among the happy crowds. I'd much prefer to wear a kimono like everybody else, but I'm not allowed. I'm a knight, so I have to look the part. I'm here as a precaution to scare away any ne'er-do-wells. So what do you think? Am I scary enough for you? Positively terrifying. Season 4.
The two of us look at each other for a while. Our faces impassive. Then, after a pause, we both begin to giggle.
Well, I'm glad I'm not too frightening. I wouldn't want to scare you off.
Where are you trying to get off, huh?
You couldn't do your worst.
Okay, why the lewd expression?
Is that invitation?
Ha! The knight examines me, then laughs again.
Well, no matter. I doubt I'll need to take up my sword tonight. I've kept watch over this festival for the last 5 years, and nothing bad has ever happened yet. With luck, things will stay that way. I'd like to believe in the inherent godness of others, and this festival is a time of joy and celebration. I don't particularly want to wield my sword or shed blood. That would ruin the atmosphere. Well, don't worry. I don't want to cause any problems. I'm just here to have fun. Yeah, I can tell. I knew you were trustworthy the moment I saw you, if I can't say why. Maybe it's the shape of your eyes? What?
Okay guys, am I trustworthy enough? You can tell by the shape of the eyes. Yes, Lynx, you are trustworthy. The knight examines me, her head tilted to one side, her gaze is piercing, and I feel a blush creeping to my cheeks.
Why is she looking at me like that? Hey, is there something on my face? Oh, no. I'm sorry for starting. It was sort of me. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. It's only...
Only?
Are you sure we haven't met before? I don't think so, no.
It's impossible. I've never been to Warren Village before, and even if I had, I think a beautiful human like this would stick out in my mind.
I see. What a pity. I must be confusing with you with somebody else.
Huh?
So, brave traveler, if I may be so bold to ask, what's your name? Mikoto. Mikoto. How exotic.
Is it?
You wouldn't find anybody with a name like that in Warren Village. You really are a traveler. Right. I suppose it would be only polite if I introduce myself in turn.
I guess.
My name is Juniper, but you can call me Junie. Well met. Juniper. Why do I feel like I know someone going by that name from somewhere? Juniper.
Come on, browser. I'm counting on you. Juniper. Anime. Juniper. Pokemon? No, definitely not from there, as I only basically watched the first season, I think. Is there any other character? What about cartoons? Juniper Lee. Wait, who's that? The Life and Times of Juniper Lee. I think I know the girl from this, but I absolutely don't remember the show. By MTV. What is this about? Pretty girl. Lived somewhere, whatever. Adopted. Blah blah blah. Monsters and demons. Okay, I do recognize the girl from the thing, but I honestly don't know who that is. Whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Juniper, or Junie, should I say, holds out her hand. I look at it blankly, my brow furrowed.
What? Oh, I meant for us to shake hands. It's a form of greeting. Do you not do this where you're from? Oh, no. My people are quite reserved. We usually bow instead, but since I'm in your village, I should adopt your customs.
Yes, that's the good thing to do.
Here!
I stick out my hand clumsily, gripping Junie's fingers with my own. Then I pump it up and down. I'm not entirely sure if I'm doing it right. I've never partook in such a tradition before. But Red is smiling, so I guess I didn't do anything too offensive. Probably.
What a vigorous handshake! You're certainly got power, Mikoto, but do have dexterity. That's what you'll need if you wish to play my game. Huh? Game? Oh, I see. What sort of solar running exactly? Can't you tell? It's a game where you scoop up fish. If you manage to catch any of them, you can keep them as pets. Pets?
My brow furrows.
So, you don't eat the fish? Well, you could if you wanted, but they're only little goldfish. I don't think they have much meat on their bones. If you want a bite to eat, you should head over there.
Junie points to the stall opposite hers, where a long line is forming.
Valons taiyaki are to die for.
I can't believe that. I feel like lately every single game is trying to get me hungry. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? The moment I start actually training more or less properly, which means regular, not eat a crap ton of food, you go and bring this and bring hunger to me. I've never had taiyaki and I'd still eat it, okay? I want to try it at some point of life. Anyway,
Taiyaki! There are pastries shaped like fish. And they are crammed full of delicious fillings, chocolate and cream and the like. You can pick whatever you like the best. Those fish would be far more delicious than mine.
probably. I just clicked something in the wrong window, by the way.
So that's what those pastries are.
I'd seen a few kids walking along, eating those strange fish-shaped pastries, but I didn't know what they were called. You learn something new every day.
Those tacky things do look pretty good, but how am I supposed to get one?
You wait in line and tell Fallon what you want, and then you give her money, obviously. I don't want to point it out, but I will point it out anyway. Junie, how can you truly believe someone to be a traveler if they don't even know how to buy something?
Money?
Yeah, money. Gold, silver, and bronze coins. Currency. Don't you have that where you come from either?
Not really. When we want things, we usually trade for them.
I see. Okay, I guess that will also work.
So, you came all this way to the festival, but you don't have the money on you. No, I don't. I knew I should have asked Shizuka about this, but I didn't want her ratting me out. Now I look like an idiot. What am I gonna do?
Hey, it's okay. Don't lose heart.
But if I don't have any money, I can't buy anything to eat.
That is a boomer, huh?
It really is. I want to try those funny pastries. I want to play your fish game too.
You did?
Yeah, it looks like fun. I've never played a game like this before, and now I'll never get a chance. Ah, well, I wouldn't be too sure about that myself. You might not have any money, but I do. I'd feel awful if you came all the way to the festival, then had to turn around and go home because of one little mistake. So here. Huh? Junie reaches into her pocket and extricates a few coins. She holds them out to me, their bronze edges shimmering beneath lanterns. This is much, but you should be able to buy yourself something to eat. And if you really wanna scoop some goldfish, I'll throw that in as a bonus, cause I'm so nice. But this body belongs to you, doesn't it? It did belong to me, yes, but I want to give it to you. That's very kind of you, but we're still strangers. I don't know if I really deserve it. I don't want to be bothered. It's not a bother, silly. If you try to scoop a bunch of fish at my stall, you might attract some more customers. Then I'll be able to make all this money back. It's an investment. Plus, I want to see you enjoy yourself. That would make me happy too. But why? It's hard to say. You just remind me of somebody, that's all.
I wonder how would those two know each other. We must find out.
I had a friend who looked a lot like you. I always liked it when she smiled, and I want you to smile too. I don't know if I get it, but thanks. It's no problem. Now, do you want to try scooping some goldfish? I'll cheer you on if you like. You're awfully excited about this. Well, yeah. Goldfish scooping is a staple at any festival. It used to be, at least. But now, shooting ranges are all the rage. Old man Emmerich's stall has been booming tonight, while I've only had a handful of customers. It really is too sad. Why don't kids want to scoop goldfish anymore? Since when did goldfish become uncool? It's unfair.
Junie stamps her foot against the ground, and I laugh. So that's why her stall is so empty. It also explains why she's so desperate to get me to play her game. Well, if she's that desperate, I suppose I can give it a try.
Hey Junie, don't worry, you've given me this opportunity, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll catch every single fish that's still in that tree, and I'll defend your honor. I'll let Emmerich's shooting gallery beat you! Wow, so cool. You really are cool, Mikoto. Then, take your weapons.
Junie thrusts several papery scoops in my hands, with all the force you'd expect from a knight.
I'll leave the fate of my poor, unpopular stall up to you. No problem, Junie. Just sit back and relax. I've got this.
It feels kinda nice to be relied on for once. Nobody Yamatai has any faith in me, but Junie is different. We just met and I want to show her the very best side of my personality. I don't have many friends in this world, but it'd be nice if I could make one new ally, if only for tonight. For now, that's all I want. Seems like she doesn't have any good technique for that.
I thought for sure I was gonna get it this time. That's unfair, my scoop ripped again. I can't believe this. Are you having fun, Mikoto? I don't know if fun is the right word. This game is infuriating. The fish are a little quicker than I thought they'd be. What have you been feeding them anyway? Nothing particular, just fish food. Why? You don't think I've rigged the game, do you? No, it's always a possibility.
Hana is always telling me that humans are greedy, selfish creatures. Rigging a child's game would fit right in with your standard humans MO, but I don't know if Junie is the sort to indulge in petty tricks.
How rude! My fish scooping stall is completely above a board of that, I can assure you. I'm proud knight, and I'll never condone tricks and cheats. I figure as much. Sorry for adopting you. I think you'll do anything bad, but this game's pretty rough. That's because you need to work on your technique. You have to move the scoop at an angle, and you have to be fast too. If you tear it too long, the wave of the fish will tear the paper, and then it will fall back into the true. Yeah, fingers.
I mean, I've had first-hand experience of that happening. I only have one scoop left and I haven't caught a single fish. Talk about humiliating. If I want to impress Junie, I'll need to make this last one count. I'm Himiko's daughter, so I should be able to do that. At least this much. Damn, she's cute. I roll up my sleeves, my fingers grip the handle of the scoop even tighter, while my legs shift against the grassy ground. I lean towards the true. The breeze blows the scent of frying octopus and freshly baked pastries into my nostrils, but I ignore it. My eyes zero in on fish in particular, to the right hand side of the tongue. It's hemmed in between two other fish and it looks trapped. It's the perfect target.
No!
I fling my arm out fast as lightning, ready to scoop up the fish. I fling my arm out a little too far actually and...
Mikoto!
I hit the side of the true. The true tips precariously to one side and cold water splashes all over me. And her clothes are see-through! Not funny. My hair, my face, my shirt too. They're all soaked. But not really see-through, so...
Mikoto, right? I'm a little chilly. Achoo! Oh no, I hope you don't catch a cold. Don't worry, Mikoto, I have towel behind my stall. I'll just go grab it.
But Junie's voice fades away. Oh. Uh-oh. She's staring at me as for she's seeing me for the first time. A curious expression on her face.
Huh? What is it? I didn't do anything to offend you, did I?
No, but you...
What?
Junie opens her mouth, really ready to respond, but...
Hey, what's that over there?
Where's that strange girl by Junie's stall?
I didn't see her before. She must be on the side there.
She's more just outside there. Look at her ears.
Look at the tail. Is that a Foxgirl? How long has she been here?
What's the beast like that doing in our village? Beast, how dare you? By this point it feels like everybody in the festival is looking at me. The woman manning the taiyaki stall and the girl selling its candy apples and the man by the shooting range. The lovely dovey couples and the happy families and the young kids. All eyes in the immediate vicinity are trained upon me, cold and searching. I don't see any fondness in their faces. Hey, I'm here, I have fondness, god damn it. They are all staring at me like I'm some kind of parasite. How dare they, okay? How dare they? Nobody moves, but I can sense the unease in the air. This is the calm before the storm. They're staring me down, waving me up, deciding what to do. Do they mean to hurt me? But why would they? They should know who I am. I was using magic to disguise my true identity, but... Slowly I reach up, my hands press against the top of my head. I feel smooth damp hair and fluffy damp ears. My ears? This spell must have worn off. I was so shocked after getting soaked, I couldn't keep my disguise up. I could try to dispel again, but it's far too late. Everybody's already looking at me. They already know. Now that the citizens of Warren Village have realized I'm Foxgirl, I doubt they will be so welcoming anymore. I've ruined everything.
Hey, wait, I can explain.
I tried to ward off the villagers' ire, but my words seemed to have the opposite effect. Their eyes flashed, and they snarled at me like rabid dogs. Leave this place! Your kind is welcome here!
If I let you stay here too long, you'll bring misfortune down all of us!
We have to drive it out!
But
I
glance around, searching for a friendly face. I wonder if Ayaka and Shizuka and the others are somewhere in the crowd, still disguised as humans. But if they are, I can't see them. I'm all alone.
How's the even if you're wrong? I just want to enjoy the festival.
And why do you think a beast like you has the right to enjoy a festival? You shouldn't even be here.
I want to step in and destroy the guy. Really.
The chief is right, your kind is evil.
How dare you? How dare you say that about Foxgirls?
You can't be trusted.
I bet you'd use our flesh and bones for your magic if you had the choice.
She probably not. I would for.
No, that isn't true. I wouldn't.
Silence!
A man who I'd take to be the village chief cries out, spittle flying from his mouth in impotent rage.
We cannot permit monster like to speak, or else he will curse us all.
To be honest, she should. She should because of all the freaking approach you have.
Girls, a curse? No way!
Maybe she'll make our hair fall out. She should.
That's so creepy! It's not fair, this was my first day with Aaron and she's ruined it.
No, to be honest, you're ruining it because of you, how you approach it. I mean her. No. A gaggle of girls in colorful robes, their hair tied up in intricate styles glare at me. These girls look to be about the same as me. Other than my ears and my tail, we look rather similar. Well, you are better for. If I was a normal human, I'm sure we could be friends. Would you like to be friends with bastards that judge you like that? I wouldn't. But I'm not a human, I'm Foxgirl, and they're looking at me like I'm a piece of garbage.
God damn it, girl, you aren't! I don't want to curse somebody. I came here because I love humans.
You love us!
That's right. I came here to see if we could get along. We might be different species, but I don't see why we should hate one another. I had hope in time we might have been able to form an alliance or something.
An alliance? Huh? Over my dead body.
Here! We have too much pride to cover it with a jackal like you. Jackal? You must be mistaken with Foxgirl, and
I tell you what you are. You're a wild beast who wants to do us harm, but we won't let that happen. To be fair, it's the humans that would be the ones doing harm to other species if they were like this. Let's face it. I mean, let's face it, it's like this already. You've had your chance to leave our village peacefully, monster. Now we have no choice but to make you live by force.
Hey, Unwin. Don't you think you're being too hasty? This girl hasn't done anything yet.
And as the village chief, I can hardly stand here and wait until she does.
I kick his ass.
The lives of many people are my utmost priority, and this girl's very resistant threatens them. I won't let her hurt anybody.
So, you're going to kill her?
If I must. I bet he's some old dude, right? But nothing. Grab your weapons, everyone. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, sir!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Can I destroy them myself? I mean, I honestly don't mind. The villagers hasten to obey their chief's command. Chiefs, thieves, whatever, same thing really here. Some of them pick up swords and spears concealed behind their wooden stalls, while more retrieve rocks from the grass. Wow. Humans are trash. Among them is Fallon, the tall woman who was running the Taiyaki stall. Does she want to hurt me too? I need to run. I know I have to run, but I can't move. My body is completely frozen. I didn't want things to turn out like this. I just want to make friends with these humans, so why? Now let us show the intruder what we do with creatures like her.
Right you are, Chief Unwin.
By the way, Unwin is a shitty name, isn't it?
You can rely on us.
We'll tear out her tail. How fucking dare you? Tails are the best parts of Foxgirls, goddammit. And also ears. And also the rest of her body. We won't let her make a mockery of us. To be honest, I mean, you're making a mockery of yourself. You don't need anyone to do it. Anyone else. I wince and take a tremulous step back, eyes wide, as I feel something hard strike my cheek. Did somebody throw a rock at me? Are you fuck? I don't have time to process this attack, however, because I'm soon assaulted by another sharp burst of pain, and another. It hurts. I never asked for this. There's plenty more where they come from. Let's keep it up! To be honest. I mean, not really honest, but if I were there, yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to hold back, and I would just jump on those guys.
Right! Hey, stop that! We should talk about this!
Junie calls after the angry villagers, but to little avail, they are already intent on shedding blood. Typical humans. My blood. A wave of villagers swarm towards me, swords and spears in hand. They're going to kill me. In that case, I have to run.
Crap, I need to get over here!
Finally, my legs become unstuck. They still feel weak and unstable, but I can run again. I dash away, heart thumping in my chest, while volleys of stones fly after me. One sharp rock cracks the back of my head, and I stumble, but I don't fall. I can't. Go after her! Don't let her get away! The villagers with weapons are chasing after me, their feet tooting against the dirt. To be honest, I wouldn't even mind if right now somehow her powers unlocked and she destroyed them all. But then again, this is not this type of game, unfortunately. I run harder than I ever have before, but I don't know if it's enough. Despite my training session with Hana, I'm still too weak. Why am I so pathetic? I tear away from the festival grounds and dash to the trees. I don't have any magical powers, so I can't defend myself. All I can do is flee, weaving this way and that, like the mented fish. My physical strength leaves much to be desired. My heart sizes up in my chest, and it's hard to breathe. The back of my head pounds painfully. Those rock must have struck me with a lot of force, because I feel wow, that's a hard word. Discombobulated, uneasy on my legs. Each and every step is agony. It hurts. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts.
She's slowing down!
We should be able to catch her.
Let's punish her!
For what? For fuck's sake, for what? For you being a fucking idiot? We humans are no pushovers. We will show you how strong we really are. Yeah, you show how strong. Sure. A whole entire fucking village against one Foxgirl. Wow, oh my god, how strong. More like how fucking pathetic. I pause by an oak tree, gasping for breath. My body is doubled over in pain, my fingers gripping the rough bark, so hard it hurts. When I bring a hand up to my scalp, I can feel blood. My fingers comb away stained crimson. The thick, vicious liquid shimmers in the moonlight. All of a sudden, I feel sick. My vision begins to blur. I can't keep going.
Stop running! You'll only tire yourself out further, Cans. You see that you have no hope of winning? Your time is already up.
A villager is up on me now. A tall, handsome woman with a square jaw, holding a wooden spear. She isn't wearing armor like Junie, but she looks like a warrior. It's Fallen. It's hard to believe that only a few minutes ago she was serving sweet pastries to the young boys and girls in the festival. Bitch. She was smiling by then, without a care in the world, but now her face is tense with concentration, and I know she means to hurt me.
No hurt, please?
I step back and bump the trunk of a large oak tree. There is nowhere for me to run. My body itches too much, my head is spinning, and this woman is getting closer and closer.
I'm sorry, young miss. I know what to hurt you, but I need to protect my village.
From fucking what?
Only carrying out the chief's wishes, so please forgive me for being so cruel.
How about no? No! Don't forgive her! She doesn't deserve forgiveness.
Now prepare yourself, I won't show you mercy.
I crouch to the ground, hands over my head, and close my eyes. I know as the woman's weapon whistles towards me that I'm going to be killed.
Enough!
I hear a clatter above my head, wood against steel, fallen gasping in surprise, and, though I can't see her face, I'm sure her eyes are bulging open in shock.
What are you doing here, Junie?
Huh? Junie?
Did she come here to finish me off herself? I thought she stayed back in the village, but... I crack my eyes open and lift my head. Whoa. That's looking super beautiful. Junie is standing before me, her ashen hair fluttering behind her like a cape. She holds her sword in her hand and her cold eyes are burning with hard, steely determination. She isn't pointing her sword at me, though. Instead, she's pointing it at...
Leave her, Fallen!
Fallen stares at Junie, her expression disbelieving.
What are you talking about, Junie? Didn't you hear what the village chief said? He has to get rid of her one way or another.
How about we get rid of the village chief, who apparently is a piece of shit. And on the way, let's get rid of Fallen as well. Sounds like a plan.
Really? And do you always do everything the chief says?
Well, no, but...
And does this girl look like a threat to you?
Junie glanced at me. I'm still crouched on the ground, shivering. I don't think I could get up if I tried.
You're right, of course.
Fallon sighs and draws in a breath, pressing her fingers against her temple. She's scared shitless of Junie, isn't she?
I don't think she's evil, no, but she disrupted our festival.
No, she did not.
That much can be refuted.
Yes, it can.
So think she deserves to die because of that. I thought you were more honorable than that, Fallen.
She was chasing after her with a group of God knows how many people. One person with a probably group of at least 10. Yeah. Honor is probably the last thing she has.
I never imagined I would see you threatening to harm somebody far weaker than you, who can fight back. You've disappointed me. Disappointed?
I just broke the goddamn pen. Oh my god. No, quite literally over here. I literally broke it. I'm too invested into this, okay? I'm too angry at humans. Crazy. Anyway, I'm only trying to protect our village. From?
By murdering this pure creature. Please.
Fawn glanced away, her brow furrowed.
I didn't want to kill her, not sorry. I was hoping if I injure her a little, she might have the gumption to run away on her own.
Okay, now don't give anyone this bullshit. Lying.
I'd feel awful causing her pain, but... No matter what you say, she can't stay here. She's a Foxgirl. You've heard the stories about them, haven't you? They're supposed to be dangerous.
Again, nothing is more dangerous than humans themselves.
Foxgirl now. She's still a living creature and she's suffering. We need to take care of her. Now, Mikoto, you poor thing.
Junie sheathes her sword. Oh, so you actually carry it on the back, okay. Then turns to look at me, her eyes soaked with concern. She bends down, arm outstretched, her fingers pointed upwards at the brilliant moon.
Can you stand? If not, you can take my hands.
But you're not meant to help me. If you do, you'll get in trouble.
Huh. I'm always getting in trouble. The village leader says I'm too unconventional to be a proper knight. But what does he know?
Yeah, exactly. You need to be unconventional, no matter how you look at it. Hell, I would say if you are conventional only and you are the leader, something is wrong.
I don't care about being conventional. Not if it will help you. Now, here.
Junie's fingers coil around mine. Slowly, she helps me to my feet. Just a few seconds earlier, I thought I was going to die. But now Junie is here. She saved me. She saved my life, and
Mikoto! Hey, Mikoto!
All of a sudden, I feel incredibly tired. What little strength still remains in my body evaporates, and with a soft sigh, I fall into Junie's waiting arms. After that, all I see is a deep, impenetrable darkness.
And we'll find out what's going to happen next in the next episode.
No, seriously, we'll find out tomorrow what's going to happen next. For now, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you there as well. Bye bye.